going on YouTube? Welcome back. It's Yums aka Free, and today we got another adjustments for dummies coming at you. In this one we are going to be talking about how to read plays pre-snap like a pro. But before we get into it, I got one favor to ask you. If you could just slide down beneath that video and hit that little subscribe button. We are trying to pass the XFL in subscribers. Yes, the XFL. And I personally will not sleep until we do. No, seriously. No, please hit the subscribe button. I'm so tired. The first thing I want to note is that the most effective time to make pre-snap reads is going to be right when that huddle is broken. The reason being, we want to gather as much information as we can before our opponent begins to shift players or alignments and disguise that coverage. The next thing I want to go over when making pre-snap reads is one high versus two high coverage. Now, one high coverage generally indicates cover 1 or cover 3, while two high coverage generally indicates cover 2, 4, or 0. The reason I say generally is because higher level players will naturally disguise more, running setups such as Tampa 2 with a deep middle third, or a base cover 0 that's been hot routed to actually be a cover 1 robber. This is why, while important to master, you can't rely only on pre-snap reads. It's vital to develop both pre and post-snap coverage identification skills if you want to be elite. The next check we can make, aside from one high, two high, is determining if our wide receivers are covered up. Now, if you're in trips, bunch, or anything with 3 wide receivers to one side, pay particular attention to your slot receiver here. Now, if our receivers are covered up, that is a tell our opponent might be in man coverage. It does not absolutely mean our opponent is in man coverage. It's just a tell they might be. They could also be man aligned. If your opponent is man aligned, then regardless of a man or zone coverage call, the defense is going to align like it's man coverage. We want to motion one of our receivers from one side of the formation to the other. Now, if someone follows, if a DB follows, that means our opponent is in man coverage. If they don't follow, it doesn't necessarily mean they're in zone. I repeat, if they do not follow, it doesn't necessarily mean they're in zone. There are certain man plays where the DBs actually pass off. We just know that if they do follow, it is man. Another thing the alignment can tell us pre-snap is what part of the field is going to be open post-snap. So take a look at this 3-5 wide call. We can see the largest gaps in the alignment pre-snap are going to be in the seams. Now again, that doesn't mean the seams are 100% going to be open. Our opponent could have an adjustment there guarding it, but it does mean that we at least need to check post-snap to make sure that they've adjusted properly, because otherwise it's open. If you fuck with me, like I'm saying, if you really fuck with me, slide on over twitch.tv/yums_free. I'm live Monday and Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern time, Friday, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, and if you liked the video, maybe check this one out. I go in depth about zone drops. Maybe you win more games.